is June of 1829, and we are here on the Peter Whitmer Sr. farmhouse. Joseph Smith and Oliver Cowdery are wrapping up the translation of the Book of Mormon. Surely on Joseph Smith's mind, and as he has discussed with Oliver Cowdery and David Whitmer and perhaps others, is this prophecy that the Lord gave in section 10 of the Doctrine and Covenants back in April. Notice here in section 10, verse 53, where the Lord says, "If this generation hardeneth not their hearts, I will establish my church among them." The Lord had promised that he would re-establish his organized church here on the earth. And this is the subject that comes up with Joseph Smith in this revelation that comes, section 18, specifically to his scribe, Oliver Cowdery. This revelation provides Oliver Cowdery with instructions about how they are going to go about organizing this church and what they're going to do to organize it. As it says here in the section heading, when it comes, the revelation makes two things known. One of them has to do with the calling of the 12 apostles. The other also has to do with instructions relative to the building up of this church. Speaking about the instructions to building up the church, what Oliver Cowdery is going to do after he receives the revelation of section 18, he's going to go into the Book of Mormon and pull out a lot of the instructions that the Lord gave within the Book of Mormon on how to build the church. Well, where does he get that idea? You'll find that in section 18, where the Lord speaks to Oliver and says, this is how we're going to find out how to build the church. Oliver's going to draft an article together called the Articles of the Church of Christ, and that will become the foundation for what will eventually become section 20 of the Doctrine and Covenants. Now, the second thing, this calling of the 12 apostles that is also to be made for the church. It's been thousands of years since the Lord originally called his first apostles when the Lord was here in the meridian of time. Now here in this revelation of section 18, the Lord is going to speak to Oliver Cowdery and to David Whitmer to call a new quorum of the 12 apostles for this dispensation. They are told to search them out and seek them out. Keep that in mind as you read that within this section, because it's going to take a number of years. It won't be until 1835, 6 years later about, when they finally have identified and they call the first quorum of the 12 apostles in our dispensation. That's the context of section 18. Good luck as you study this great revelation that helps bring about the organization of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.